These are carrot seeds, and you can sow them from late or mid-winter, depending on your climate, right through until summer, and that depends on how much water you have available. Carrot seeds need to be sown very close to the surface, and carrots themselves like a nice loose soil with some good aged manure dug through a few months before, but not too much because carrots aren't really heavy feeders. They need a sunny position with around 6 hours of good sunlight a day. Carrot seeds do need constant moisture to germinate. Some gardeners cover the seeds with wet newspaper to retain the moisture. If you do this, you'll need to check them every few days and remove the newspaper as soon as the seeds show signs of good green growth. We prefer to sow the seeds during a wet spell and let nature do its thing in terms of moisture. So in our raised veggie garden, all we need to do is to make a light drill or row across the veggie patch, and we'll make 2 of those. We get the carrot seeds and we sprinkle them in as evenly as we can along the row. You can mix the seeds with a handful of sand, and that'll certainly help you spread them out a little bit more evenly. Once the seeds are in, it's simply a matter of covering them very lightly with a bit of soil, water them in with your liquid seaweed fertiliser, keep them moist, and from 10 days to 25 days, something like that, you'll see good signs of germination. About 4 or 5 weeks after first sowing the seeds, the seedlings have germinated. When they get a little bit bigger than this, we'll thin them out to around about 4 to 5 inches apart, and we'll have a great crop of carrots. The carrots that we're growing here are the red variety. The same technique applies to all varieties of carrots. And this is our carrot crop as the plants are starting to grow. We've thinned them out to about 4 inches apart, and if you look closely, you'll be able to see these wonderful purple carrots beginning to form. Harvest your carrots as soon as you think they're big enough. Don't leave them too long, especially the purple varieties, as they tend to become a little bit coarse and stringy. They really are delicious if you pick them when they're small. If you want to know how to cook these, just saute them in a little bit of butter and they're beautiful. If you'd like to know a little bit more about growing carrots, carrot varieties and all sorts of vegetables, visit the website. For more information on growing all sorts of vegetables, subscribe to the YouTube channel for regular updates. And as always, good luck with your gardening.